this Dvaita Rupa Jnanam is only sadhana. It cannot be Phala Rupa. Anything I know in this creation, I can only use that knowledge for my bhoga, Vishaya bhoga. It cannot be an end. No Jnanam can be Avagati Rupam. Only Atma Jnanam can be Avagati Rupam. Everything else is Bheda Rupa Jnanam. Understood? Abhi dimag khulega. This must be, then alone it touches you. Isko samajhna chahiye. There is only one Jnanam which is Avagati Rupam. Every other Jnanam is only Dvaita Rupa Jnanam. Jnata, the individual knower, there is an object of knowledge and there is a means of knowledge and there is a thought of knowledge with a sense of division. So there is no difference between Ghata Jnanam and any other knowledge. Just as Ghata Jnanam is not Phala Rupam, in the sense it's not an end. It is not an end. I may use it for something. But this is Avagati Rupam Jnanam means, wherein Avagati Rupam Jnanam means, it is not Kartru, Jnatru, Jnana, Jnaya, Bheda is there.
It's all pervading.
All pervading. Purely, like in Sushupti, there is no one known division is not there. It is Avagati. Even now, as a conscious being, we are Avagati. As all comprehensive as itself is Avagati. It is not a given thought, which is standing in between the one who has it and then the object pertaining. You understand? An object of thought, subject of thought, that kind of thing. That kind of jnana can never be called Avagati Rupa Jnana. And any jnana other than Avagati Rupa Jnana cannot be Phala Swarupa. Cannot be Phala Rupam. But this is Phala Rupam, Moksha Rupam. Therefore it can become an object of desire. Otherwise never. Avagati Rupa Jnanam can be Ichha ka Vishaya. Avagati Rupa Jnanam alone can be the Ichha ka Vishaya. Otherwise Ichha ka Vishaya Jnan kabhi nahi ho sakta. Ichha ka Vishaya keval Moksha hi means I want to be happy. That's all Ichha ka Vishaya. I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. I want to be free. Vagera, vagera. For that, you ask me to learn something, then it becomes sadhanam, not the end. Vyakarana jnanam cannot be an end. Physics jnanam cannot be an end. Jnanam cannot be an end. Even if I have a lot of knowledge, maybe physicist, but is that jnanam Avagati Rupa? If it is Avagati Rupa, then it should be Moksha Rupa. But his ichhas, his desire is not pertaining to gaining that knowledge. Through that knowledge he wants something. He wants to be happy. He wants to use that knowledge. He doesn't connect that knowledge to moksha or anything, but in the heart of hearts, that is what he wants. He wants to be free from samsara. But he thinks he can use that jnana for the wealth, and wealth can buy things, and things he can enjoy in that. He thinks that is the fruit. But that is also not the fruit. Because if that is the phalam, then the desire should collapse there. But the desire doesn't collapse there, it comes back. But that bhoga can become moksha sadhanam. It's not moksha rupam. It can be, bhoga by itself is neither moksha sadhanam nor moksha rupam. But the bhoga born vairagyam can be moksha sadhanam. So we can reconcile bhoga with moksha. How? All your pleasures are not a contradiction to moksha. I can make a statement and confuse you, implying it is not that the bhoga as bhoga is the sadhana for moksha. Bhoga born vairagyam is the sadhanam for moksha. There also tika tippani karna padta hai. It is not bhoga born vairagya. It is bhoga pariksha born. Because bhoga doesn't lead to vairagyam, but bhoga pariksha. Pariksha lokan, bhoga pariksha born vairagyam can be sadhanam for moksha. In fact, that all it means only pariksha is the sadhanam. Analysis of the pleasures can be sadhanam for moksha. And that moksha is the object of desire. That moksha is nothing but avagati, is nowhere else. Avagati alone is moksha, and that avagati is Brahma Swarupam. Advaita Brahma Swarupam is that avagati. Therefore, that avagati, vichara culminating in avagati, is the karma, is the object of desire. They put it in two sentences. Avagati paryantam jnana sanvachayaha ichchayaha karma. Just one vakya is enough. Avagati paryantam sanvachayaha ichchayaha karma. Why? Because avagati purushartha. Because avagati is purushartha. About dharma, artha, kama. They are not purusharthas. They are only considered purusharthas. This is parama purushartha. They are not really purusharthas. Within Bhranti, they are looked upon as they are connected. Ultimately, swapradhanataya na purusharthas. Swapradhanataya not purusharthas. Anyway, we'll see all that. हमसे देखेंगे जी, अब जाके and go back and till tomorrow keep recovering from cold. Rama. You were grand. You know, you were still end of June. Still end. As every year we have, these 2 months it will be on. Also we have classes the whole year, like regular. The last month is better to go on. Number one, here it becomes hot. Number two, also it's nice. थोड़ा उनके आने से जब भी दिमाग काम नहीं करता है, क्या करना चाहिए? थोड़ा उनके आओ वहां पर सब प्रयास से सेम ऋषिकेश में every acharya says around 250% who is not very receptive and he himself says मन घूम रहा है, थोड़ा घूम के आओ. तो ये लाभ अध्यास लेने के बाद क्या वही भगवान के क्लास इन समर ऑन है माटी दिवाली द ग्रेट थिंग. मुझे आना चाहिए. Yes, you can ask.
What is the one clinching argument that the body or soul? We can't say that the world is here because it is changing or it is changing.
Not one argument. There is no one argument.
No, one clinching reason.
The whole thing is, everything is clinching. It's a clinching series of before the painting begins, you are unrelated to. There is no universe. You are without the universe. And when you see the universe, you are there as though it is the universe. And again, it's followed by the fact that you are there without that. Therefore, the universe is non-separate from the one who is aware. This is just a prakriya. There is a clinching methodology. There is no clinching one given argument must be available for clinching. That's what I say. That clinchable argument itself may not clinch the whole talk. There is a clinching methodology. And that clinching methodology has got clinching nyayas. Those clinching nyayas are a part of that clinching methodology. That prakriya. Therefore, there is a clinching methodology, adhyaro bhava. So that your existence is there independent of the universe. And therefore, the universe can't exist. The universe is seen exactly where it was not. And therefore, there is a oneness of the physical existence with the observer. It's a part of it. One clinching argument is not possible where the problem is adhyasa. There is a clinching methodology in which every argument clinches in its own way. One argument clinched itself is not clinching the topic. That's an argument. The clinching methodology called adhyaro bhava. You are Sarvarera in perception, you are Asharira. Because you can get insight into the topic with certain clinching arguments which are a part of the thinking. They are not just arguments. It is the body free that assumes the body plus. It is the embodied doesn't become embodied. It is the body free that assumes the body. It is the body free that leaves the embodiment. Embodiment is assumed as assumed, I am just using the word assumed to begin with. Body is assumed and the body is renounced. And that is in everybody's experience. You see, experience must include both present state, prior state, later state. Experience must not exclude the prior or later. So if that is the thing, then if prior is in Anubhava, later is in Anubhava. Prior without qualifications, later without qualifications, and the present. If the three are included in Anubhava, then the Anubhava doesn't have a prior. There is no prior to Anubhava. The idea of prior is in Anubhava. The later is in Anubhava. Therefore, there is no prior to Anubhava. There is no prior to experience. Prior to experience, there is experience even of the idea of prior. Prior to taking the body or after leaving the body, both are within Anubhava anyway. That is why I am able to, otherwise the temporariness, how can you really experience? The temporariness of the body cannot be experienced unless one experiences. It's a prior absence and later absence. That cannot be taken Pragabhava, Prathamsabhava, even though it is an Nayayika argument. It is a respected argument by Vedanta. Pragabhava, respected. Even though we call the prior absence of the body as the prior absence of the body, in the eyes of Vedanta, it is prior bhava. That is where the problem is between the Nayayikas and Vedanta. The bhava of the body is bhava atma, the prior abhava of the body is bhava of atma, the later abhava of the body is the bhava of atma. It is here they generalize. They only think only in terms of bhava and abhava of the objects. Because how can you talk about the abhava of something unless there is something to register? Even as an error, it doesn't matter. Even as an error. So in Sushupti there is neither perception nor memory. When I see something, there is the presence of the object. When I remember something, there is the absence of something. And freedom from both perception and memory, meaning it is neither bhava, it is neither the presence of the object, nor the absence of the object. And that is anubhava. What is anubhava is freedom from the thought of the presence and thought of the absence. Thought of the absence is nothing but the memory. There is no thought of the presence, there is no thought of the absence. That means freedom from both. Freedom from perception and memory means freedom from presence and absence of the object. That is anubhava. Therefore, experience is not in relation to the presence of something or absence of something. Experience is not dependent upon its being related to the presence of an object or the absence of an object, because Sushupti is anubhava free from the bhava and abhava, because it is neither perception nor memory. Thus, experience is by nature unconditional, meaning it is absolute in the sense it doesn't have any relation. It doesn't exist in relation to something. And therefore, Sushupti only, so the anubhava of deep sleep is not to be translated as anubhava of the absence of something. It is anubhava free from the idea of presence and absence. That bhava free is interpreted here as related to bhava, as related also to abhava. I read, see, in the bhava I infer the abhava. And the inferred abhava, what is inferred in the waking state, I carry it into Sushupti, as though it is a fact in Sushupti. What I infer in the Jagrana is like this. I am saying the word. Though in Sushupti I did not see the word, because now I see it again. It recurs. Because it reoccurs, therefore, I take a conclusion it must have been there again. And also the idea of absence is related to the idea of the presence. If there is no presence, then there is no absence also. Both are thoughts, pratyaya. So the idea of the presence of the world and the idea of the presence of the absence of the world, both are pratyaya. Sushupti is freedom from pratyaya. Therefore freedom from bhava and abhava. Therefore the anubhava of Sushupti is not apekshita. It's not relative to presence or absence of the other, because the other is not. The other is not means what? The bhava and abhava. Therefore, that statement, the other is not. The tattvarya of it is Atma is the ekatva. The abhava of the other, so tattvarya is bhava of the ekatva. That's very important. The abhava of the wave means bhava of the water. That's where the problem is. That is where one has to think. It doesn't mean that. Otherwise you get stuck with the idea of abhava. But the error is corrected only when the bhava is the bhava of the thought. Presence of thought is presence of the being. Absence of thought also is presence of the being. Presence of thought is presence of being. Absence of thought is presence of being. That is where the avidya is correct. Generally what we do,